I thought about myself, and I was like in college. I was like literally in my dorm going to Worcester Polytech. I remember sitting there just always thinking about like, man, what the hell do I want to do with my life? Yeah, man, I remember sitting there and I felt so depressed. There has to be a better way. There has to be something better in my life. Let's talk, guys. First of all, it's your boy, Kevin the Farm D, aka Kevin the Refugee. I'm not gonna lie, the last few days, I just haven't felt like vlogging at all. This last week, I've been on and off motivation-wise. I just don't feel like myself recently. It's been really hard for me to just go in front of a camera and just like talk about my life, because I just feel like there's so many things going on. I was just watching David So's video not too long ago, and it was about,
David, what do you want to do with this channel? And what that really entails is not so much what I want to do with this channel, is what do you want to do with your life? If you're trying to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do for the rest of your life, I'm trying to figure that shit out as well. Like, you're not alone in that shit. You and I are in the same fucking boat. On the outside, a lot of us seem like we have our shit together, and it's not the case.
I always had this image of being like a perfect person, or like that fun pharmacist who had a successful career and want to be hella fun to everyone. But recently, as you guys know, I've been catching major L's in my life. I decided for a while that I just want to take a break from pharmacy and just really work on my business and really work on Refugee Hustle. So that's why I've been back home and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, man. I have a lot of periods of when I feel hella lonely, you know, and I'm constantly asking myself, like, what do I really want to do with my life? I know I want to do online business. I want to be an entrepreneur. I mean, these last few weeks have been good to have some time off, but I've never been more exhausted in my life, honestly. At first it was really busy. People were hitting me up, they want to hang out, but I was really busy doing my dad's stuff. But now that things have sort of slowed down, it's given me more time to think. I've been thinking about YouTube and all my videos that I've been hitting, and so much love has come into my life, but still, I just feel very lost. I just haven't been on my usual grind, man, and I've been missing deadlines. Like, I didn't get my article out for Refugee Hustle, which will probably be released later today or something. Like, there's all these expectations. Like, I want to do IG every day. I want to do YouTube videos every day and just document my life. But I feel like sometimes I just need a break from everything. Sometimes I just gotta take time for myself, right? One thing I've been really trying to get better at is actually talking to people, like telling people how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, just hitting up people, being like, yo, man, I'm going through some hard times, want to hang out. And it's not like necessarily I always want to talk about my problems, but sometimes it's just good to know, just to hang out with homies and just not be by myself all the time. As an extrovert, you know, I really need people in my life to help recharge me. Spending so much time with like my family, but you know, sometimes you just need to get away from all that, man. Man, even these last few days, I'm not sure if you can see the bag under my eyes, but it's really hard, man. I haven't been sleeping. I just feel like there's all this stress under me. But you know, I'm trying to pull through every day. I feel like when I look at myself like 10 years before, I'm such in a better state mentally. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm still not where I want to be. I guess that's a very Asian type of thing, you know? Earlier this morning, I woke up at around 5 o'clock and I was getting ready for a gym and stuff, but I still haven't gone. I just stayed in bed, man, and I was just like, I'm so exhausted. I don't even feel like going to gym. Yeah, man, I was just watching Mr. Shy City.
If you have an assortment of drinks in your fridge, it's gonna open up the world. Women are gonna come over here, they're gonna be comfortable. Oh yeah, nigga made a pizza. See, when different women come over, different women like different things, my nigga. Bam! Hit them little niggas with a freeze pop. That's right, nigga.
One thing I really respect about Mr. Shy City is just like his realness and how much he gives to the world. I remember his Make a Difference Mondays.
Y'all know what this is. This is the first official Make a Difference Monday. We gonna do this every single Monday. Just try to make a difference in somebody's life. Edna's, the best biscuits on earth, nigga. Just for a quick second, My name is Mr. Shy City. This is my boy G Luck. And every once a week, we try to do something really cool for our community. So we want to let everybody in here know we buying breakfast for everybody. You don't have to pay. We'll take your receipts, just bring them over here, and we'll buy breakfast for everybody in the restaurant. This is how we get down, man.
Like, he goes out of his community. He's just a blue-collar worker, but he gives so much. He pays for people's meals. He takes the time for Thanksgiving and stuff just to give out of his heart. And I'm just like, damn, man. You know, I sort of want to do the same thing, but like, I want to do it for pharmacists, you know? And I've always had this idea, you know, like, how can us pharmacists go out in a community and just like give to the community and show that we really care. But you know, as I was watching these videos, I was thinking about myself when I watched his videos in 2009. And can you believe it? It's been almost 10 years since 2009, man. And I thought about myself, and I was like in college. I was like literally in my dorm or apartment going to Worcester Polytech, and I remember sitting there just always thinking about like, man, what the hell do I want to do with my life? Because I was in a very dark place. I didn't really have that many friends at school. I felt like I was the only Asian American. I didn't really have people that vibed with me, you know? Like, it was an engineering school, so a lot of them were FOBs, so they were like study abroad from China, or they were really nerdy and into gaming. And you know, I was always like really into gaming, but I'm not a gamer anymore, so it was different, you know? Yeah, man, I remember sitting there and I felt so depressed, and I was just like, man, there has to be a better way. There has to be something better in my life. What kind of like stuff I want to do for the rest of my life, you know? And I think that's a reason why I wanted to do pharmacy, was because I want to help people so bad, you know? But not only help people, but like have some sort of self-worth for myself. Like, so tell myself that I'm actually not a piece of shit and that I'm actually worth something in life. It just made me think like, dude, I want a bigger impact than just being a pharmacist in the world, you know? I want to have a Mr. Shy City type of channel where, you know, I just talk about real shit, real everyday shit, and I'm not any different from you guys. I'm not like a YouTube star or anything like that. I just talk about real shit. I just want to share like my experiences with you and just get back to the world and stuff. And Mr. Shy City, if you're watching this, man, seriously, thank you for all the years of like such hard work. I'm just like a very loyal fan, and that's something I always miss about YouTube, is the OG type of YouTube, you know, the old JK films where they used to do skits. But I just felt like it was so real back then, and I see YouTubers like Logan and Jake Paul, and it fucking breaks my heart, man. And all these prank channels like be blowing up, and I'm just like, man, there's so much negativity. This fool is like fucking vlogging like, guys, there's a dead body behind me, or electrocuting dead rats and shit. Is this the kind of energy that we want to promote YouTube and stuff? Like, YouTube was so great back then because it shared real ass stories. I see like Mr. Shy City talk about like, dude, let's save the children and stuff, and man, it's only like 22K, you know? And it's just like, man, he talks about some real ass shit. There's so much trash content now, or what I consider trash. I'm just like, none of it is real anymore. But yeah, I think about David's video and all that sort of stuff. And guys, if you guys are trying to figure out your life, man, like just like David, just like you guys, I'm just trying to figure it out too, man. I think what we want will always change, you know, but the core essence of like who we are as people doesn't, you know? Like, I feel like I'm like hitting another quarter life crisis. I feel like I hit a quarter life crisis every single year almost, like ever since I left farm school. But you know, like so many thoughts about like maybe I should go back to residency, or maybe I should go chase a pharmacy supervisor position or something. You know, the allure of all that all the bonuses and all the perks, man. Like, who doesn't want more job opportunity? Who doesn't want to do more than just community pharmacy? You know, and if you do community pharmacy, that's great. I'm not knocking you or anything. I mean, I do it too, right? But man, like, to have that actually option would be great. But I just fall in love with those perks or bonuses. But is that what I really want? Like, because I find myself a lot of time just comparing myself to other people. I know it's like one of the worst things to do, but I think sometimes it's okay to be real with yourself and just be like, how am I doing compared to my colleagues or friends or stuff like that, you know? Am I on the right track? I'm just hitting the slump right now, but you know, I have no doubt I'll get out of it. You know, that's just the nature of me. If there's one thing that I'm really good at, it's not like for being a genius investor. It's not that I'm a amazing pharmacist. If there's one thing, is like, dude, every single time, during every single shit storm I've had, I've always pulled through. And I've always had the mental grind to just push through another day. At the end of the day, you know, like, I've had really dark thoughts, like suicidal thoughts, but I never give up, and I never want to go down that route, you know, because I just feel like there's just so much huge potential on this channel, or just being real with people, you know. I see it with Shy City and I'm like, damn, maybe I can do the Asian like type of thing, you know. But anyways, guys, that's just my morning rant. As always, thank you guys for being my A1 since day one, man, and I appreciate the content. By the way, does anybody else use this BioTrue solution? This shit is the shit. Anyways, guys, keep on grinding, keep on working toward what you want in life, because I'm doing the same thing, man, and we're in it together. So if I grow, you grow, dude. Never give up. And if you're in a down period, man, always feel free to reach out to me. Love you guys. Take care. Gotta work out. Peace.
Bam! Hit them little niggas with a freeze pop. That's right, nigga.